hey, let's see what's going on tonight. It's Saturday night. There's not a whole lot going on. I got all kinds of stuff to do because we still got, this stuff to play with. But I got to get through this stuff and get something done. Well, if you're interested in getting involved, I posted the link to this stream over in the Facebook group. What the heck is that? Let's see, YouTuber Coin Community. Can we see it? Show it to me. Where is it? There it is. Let me I'm not set up here. There, okay. Can we see it? Yeah, the YouTuber Coin Community group. It's a cute little group. We got 580 members for people that like to watch YouTube videos about coins and talk about coins and do stuff. But it works out that sometimes you want to talk after a show ends, or share links, or share photographs or whatever, and you can do that this way with all the people that are chatting. It works out pretty well. What's this say? Oh, I thought about cleaning up the house, but I was able to distract myself until the urge passed. Yeah. Oh, look, who's here? Blues. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
What's going on, Ken?
Oh, just nothing. I thought I'd clean up the desk.
Again?
Man, I'm out of room here. It needs serious help. I'm really, I'm in trouble if I don't get this fixed. Let's see if I can find the volume. There we go. Okay, we got big bank, little bank. You get it yet? If not, probably be there Monday. I haven't checked the tracking on that. Big Bank won the big show last week, but I had to get his shipping address. Let's see, this button? Yeah. Are we showing the screen? No, good. Let's see. Let's find out where that is. All right, which one's his? Oh, this is so hard. Is it that one or this one? I think it's this one. Nope, not that one. How about this one? Okay. Yeah, that's the one. And let's check the tracking on that. So the tracking says, why is it not in tracking yet? Oh, it's not in tracking yet, and I don't know why. Huh. All right. Well, sometimes it gets long, and I hate this. I hate the post office. Damn it. So what are you working on?
Rolls.
Yeah, I hear you. Endless rolls. I'm gonna go through all this stuff. I got a roll of Shiners here, 2017. I got a roll of Canadians. All right, and I got this here, the Federal Reserve Big Show. I think we'll open that one next because there's supposed to be anomalies and RPMs. I will not be hunting down 1960 RPMs. Hell no. But well, I got a piece of the paper ready. I got flips at the ready. Yeah, I think we can make this happen. Yup. Rolls. Ah, you find anything yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything good?
Those are all RPMs.
That's a lot of RPMs.
I've only been through 6 rolls.
Yeah. Nice. Sometimes you get a hit. It works. Okay, I need a loop. I got the scope at the ready. All right, get rid of this. And I got that. There, I'm ready. Maybe. Let's dump these out. Oh, we get some ones in there. So these hail from Spikehead Die Crack. CJ, we got a link over in the YouTube group. Yeah,
Hey, there's CJ.
Yeah, I was going to invite CJ, but I really don't like him that much. Let's see if I get CJ in here. Nope. How about that one? Here's a bunch of people. Might like this one. Okay, we'll draw business. What's this in the mail? We'll get some mail. Okay. There. Shady McGravy's here. Good to see you. Jeff Dunn, Linda Wallace. Yeah, a bunch of folks. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. It is Saturday night, and this is as good as it gets anymore, huh? Where's the scope? There. Maybe this will work. Let's see what we got in here. We went through a roll of this stuff last night, found a bunch of stuff. So we got some potential for more stuff here for sure. All right. Now, if you're joining in through that link on Facebook, well, let somebody know, and we'll probably get you in here sometime. Because I'm not really paying attention to much. I'm just doing the coin thing. What you got here? I'm not seeing anything on this. The lights are bright today on the scope. I've been having trouble with the scope. It's getting older, and I think it's kind of wearing out. I'm just going to push the envelope on it some. We got Frank is here.
Yeah, there's Frank.
What's up, guys?
Well, there's a whole damn gang. Finding any more wood today?
Ooh, speaking of,
Yeah. We do a show and tell. We can come up with a subject and actually discuss coins. Do some coin theory. Where'd that? Oh, here it is. No, this might be it. This is the box last night. There. Well, we'll just continue this box.
oh, it is live.
We are live, so don't be saying that shit.
Right on.
There we go. What you got here? Boy, this one's pretty beat up.
CJ.
Aha, we got something. We got something. You see this. Can you name this issue? CJ will pick it up instantly. Let's see if we can make it focus. Pardon?
Can't see it.
I know. I'm trying real hard. Here it is. You got this funny rim all around it.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, you know what that is. You'll find these on occasion. Flattened out all the way around, both sides. Let me get a regular coin. I'll compare the two edges.
I bet you Linda wouldn't know what that is.
Linda knows exactly what that is. You kidding? Linda's responsible for half of these. Okay, normal coin on the left, and the funny one is here on the right. Let me turn these just a bit. These are circulate. I'm going to touch them with my fingers. Okay, that's the funny one on the top. See how the rim is all frigged to hell?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. All the way around. It's like a deep groove in the center and high ridges on the sides. But let's look at the edge, the corner. What's that? That's my thumb. Well, so much for the lighting. Okay, this is the normal one. And we'll get a regular beveled edge. Regular normal looking coin. What is going on with it? I'm going to throw this thing at the wall. Oh, I see what I'm doing. It's moving. Okay, that's a normal edge. Okay, but this one is different. This one's messed up. Any takers?
Spatial.
What are they saying in the chat?
Hey, yeah, they already said.
It's out there?
Mr. Shea.
Hello.
Here. Good to see you.
What's going on, Shay?
Oh, I just woke up from a nap.
A nap?
Yeah.
You,
Those
you talk like you're like a working person.
Yeah. I was coin roll hunting all day since like 7:30 this morning, and I decided about 6 o'clock I needed to take a nap. So.
You think we'd be done already? Haven't we seen them all?
Yeah.
I don't know how you could do it that long. My eyes give out after a couple hours. I have to take a break.
Well, it's even worse. I'm doing nickels here.
Uh,
You know, it could be dimes.
Yeah, I got to do those next. But I was working on a couple boxes of quarters and these nickels, and yeah. Phew.
that's allowed. Yeah. I found a bezel coin. So this will go in the coin class, and
A bezel coin?
yeah, the rim was flattened out on both sides by a bezel for it to
Or a necklace?
those lucky pennies in the horseshoe.
Mm.
Shizzle, bezel.
Flattened out all the way around.
Huh.
There, I'll mark that. And I'll put that in the class box.
So hidden. Hey, David.
I'm sure there's another one around here somewhere. People get these all the time. What's going on with this? Is this a mint error? Okay, bezel.
So it's flat and beveled?
Nope, the bevel's been screwed the hell out. It's kind of like a, what do you call it? Like a groove around the whole darn coin.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I don't mind touching it because it's already wrecked.
It's like
Yeah.
a pulley wheel.
Like a water wheel. Okay, we'll save that out. Oh, I'm not gonna mark this. This is from Spikehead Die Crack. Hey, did you see the new Latvian coin out there?
No.
Which one?
It's what is it? €5. I want to lick it.
Cool looking.
€5.
Latvia.
What?
I want to lick it.
It's a honeycomb?
It's a honeycomb coin.
Oh, yeah.
It's a hex. Huh.
That's
Spread
cool.
those across your desk. You know, you ever do this with your pennies? You know, you spread them out and you make like, triangles and stuff and just make that just grow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now you can do it with honeycombs. Then you get these little tanks.
Those in a roll.
You get the little soldiers, right? Attack each other and stuff. Well,
Well,
that
they should play hockey like that with 3 of them.
It's a 2018.
wow. Okay, it's not that you. No. €5 honey coin wins coin of the year. What the hell's the date on this? I've been cleaning the desk. No, this is brand new. It's February 25, 2020. This magazine hasn't even happened yet. This isn't gonna be news for 3 more days. Page 14.
Oh, mine will be in the mail then.
14. Here's some guys in suits. They look important. They got something in their hands. All right. Latvia.
Hidden.
Latvia. That's over by France. Wins coin of the year. The 2020 coin of the year is the honey coin. Honey! From the Bank of Latvia. It's a 2018 dated €5 gold-plated silver coin that is made up of honeycomb. Honeycomb.
I forgot that the coin of the year is always 2 years old.
Okay. Forms the geographical shape of its issuing country. So which one's Latvia? I guess this.
It's closer to Russia.
Yeah. Which? I can't identify Latvia here. Okay, that must be the raised up bumps.
They always have good Olympians.
Yeah. They don't have that East German judge.
Oh dear.
Where's my pen?
The judge from Latvia. Oh boy, he's pretty tough.
The hanging judge. I lost my pen. I think it might have dried up. Yeah, what's in there? No.
The 2016 is pretty cool. The Zlota Borska. Oh, wow.
Isn't it?
Apparently, you can stack all these together in interesting ways. Side by side, you can make a honeycomb.
Yeah. I don't think the pattern allows stacking. It's not reversible. I've got bumps and bumps overlapping it. You could probably stack them. You can make a plane.
Well, no, I guess interweave them like a puzzle.
Hmm.
You can make a pterodactyl.
Make a brooch. Yeah, a lot of the kids nowadays have no idea what the East German judge is all about.
Looks like the 2014 Latvia was a hair braid with color and a tree.
Hair braid. I have no idea what that is.
You know, like a French braid the ladies wear.
Dude, I don't know anything about hair. That's the East German judge. 99, 96, 98, 3.2.
Oh dear.
Unless it's the East German team, in which case the numbers are opposite.
The ladies
Rigged.
weightlifting team.
Well, you really can't tell the difference except for the beards.
So those are the men or the women?
There's Paula's here. Nightbot's here. Good to see you. Stephen Coyne in Silverworks. Not tonight, honey. I have a headache. Take a pill. Yeah. Hey, Shay. Hey, Ken. Hey, YouTube. Hey,
I think
C-Rod.
it's sweet design.
Hey there, all you greasers. It's time for Sha-Na-Na.
Oh, I remember Sean on
Bowser. What was the big guy's name?
Yeah, Bowser.
No, the big guy. There was a big guy on the show. I think he's got a coin roll hunting channel nowadays. Yeah.
Does
I
everybody?
think he does.
Yeah, that's the same guy. I swear it. Okay, let's look at this shining one. Let's see what the hell we got. Okay, well, let's see. I got a button press. Screen, scope. Ta-da! There it is. Boy, that's just out of focus. It's a 1957. It might be an RPM. It might be something else. I can't see half the coin.
For the fingerprint.
That there is a fingerprint. Find this guy, track him down, take a picture, send it to the FBI, and say, I got to find this guy.
Leave it at the crime scene.
Alrighty.
Just click.
We'll look deep at that mint mark.
God, my eyes must be going bad. I can't even get this thing to focus.
No? Oh, I can't see you. I got a way over here. So I got to see my screen, your screen. Try to keep up with the chat. Hey, where can I find a 2015 Nebraska homesteading listing for a DDR? Have you tried Wexler? Let's see. Let's find Wexler.
You pretty much have to use both Wexler and Variety Vista.
Not BD. Quotas. State.
Right.
What's the date on that? I can't pay attention enough. 2015. That's an ATV. ATV. Nebraska homestead. There we go. The complete list. Well, much list. You got double ears. You want the DDO or DDR? Oh,
Probably DDR.
I believe they said yes. All right.
yeah. Well, there it is. Let me give you the link.
There's the big one.
Let's see this button. Here's a link for you. How did you guys get going with hunting for varieties? Did you start with these lists, like a cheat sheet, or like Konica, what they have for listings, or did you go the hard way? Oh, let me get rid of this. And and just look for stuff that was out of place.
No,
Flash.
I watched 100 different CoinOp videos and wrote them all down on the list.
There you go.
Back when it was Dustin Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I found the websites and expanded my list.
Yeah. Take
Hey
note.
there, YouTube coin community.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Oh goodness.
But yeah, no, I assembled my list. Here, I can show you. Let's add my nickels that I'm looking at. Although I probably want to get a new, I need to update it. Let's see. So, read from file. So I have a directory full of lists.
I'm in touch.
And so here's my nickel list. I even got some Canadian nickels. And then I've got a let's do
And it's gone both ways. What you got here? 1965 DDO Bold, In God We Trust, USA, date, In God We Trust, Liberty. 1982 P, $3.
yeah, I was wondering. I've been trying to figure that out because I've find plenty of those, but I don't think they're worthy of.
Oh, these are values?
Yeah.
Okay, because 64 to 98 says that's $50. State quotas.
Oh yeah, 3/4. This is like one of my first lists. And then I go down here and I start from scratch and go from the 30s on up. Yeah. Anyway. Make yourself list. Every time you see something, write it down and you'll
Write it down.
list.
Keep a notepad at the ready.
And those two lists I hadn't turned into spreadsheets like I have on my website that you can download. So, but even those are out of date now. I need to update them.
No, Jesus. Which window's mine? Oh, I'm up there.
But now that the SAN is like 3,500,
I found my brains. I'll be adding more to it shortly. What's this? I seem to have something under the D.
how about everybody else? How'd y'all do it?
I used to sort and sort and sort. Well, I still sort because it's just plain handy. Then I go through the list, Wexler's or Hanukkah, whatever was available. Typically at the time it was Breen's is what I had available. But you got all the coins sorted out, so since you got a reference right there in front of you. We'll just compare what you find with, the other 75 coins in front of you. And if it's different, pick it out. But there's two schools of thought. One says start with these lists that other people have compiled, so you can, look for what's known, and that's a good way to start. I think. You know what to hunt for and where to look because the guides will tell you.
Mhm.
But eventually you're ready to fly solo.
I spent a lot of time on the coin Facebook pages, just looking at what people posted and responses and stuff, and come across some links that I bookmarked. Stuff for Wexlers and copper coins and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But before, I mean, I pretty much had an idea of what a damaged coin looked like, just out of common sense. But anything out of the ordinary, I just put aside until I got the information.
There you go.
I'm still finding coins over here in my stack that I put in some type of a flip or a tube when I first started collecting as questionable. And I'm able to empty out a lot of them tubes now because of the knowledge I gained.
For sure.
I've got piles of stuff around here. No, set it aside. Get back to it later. You get a dog? Oh, Blues has a dog.
What did I tell
Get that squirrel.
Okay, Seamus says, I just started, like Ken described, rolls of CWRs, rolls of circulated wheat rolls of wheat from the bank.
Customer rent rolls.
Customer, yeah, that's better. Over the past week, sort and then search by date and mint market using web page references. Yeah, you can pull up, Wexler and have it at the ready. If you got a computer handy, you can open up several tabs. So you can have copper coins open. You can have, what's that other one? Konica. And get to hunting. But it's a good way to, scan what has been found, what's known. And then dig into that stack of dates where they're all the same.
Yep. For sure.
But if you don't look at every coin, the whole coin, you're not going to find new stuff. Someone has an echo.
I do not have YouTube up.
Blues is on mute, so it's not him. Do I have YouTube open? Huh. I don't think it's me. How about now? Can you hear me now?
No more echo. Oh, echo. I heard the echo.
Huh.
Mm.
Let me press that again. Where'd it go? It's gone. Oh. Anything? I hear it. We're just gonna blow through and just go with it. That's all. Just tough it out. Cindy's here. Yeah, there's a link over there, Cindy, if you want to jump on, or Jeff Dunn or Avery. It's in the YouTuber group on Facebook. And we're just hanging out. What's this? I got another weird thing on the edge. Okay, that's a little bit of finning is what that is. Yeah. Just a little extra metal squeezed in between the die and the collar and left this little outer edge. It's a good indicator of the wear on the coin because that's going to be, the highest point. And it's usually the first thing to wear out. Takes the bumps, takes the nicks. It rarely goes more than halfway across the coin. So this one starts up right around here at about 11 o'clock. Continues around. And you see how full that is? We'll expect very little wear on the coin. Okay, from 11 to about 5 o'clock. It is unremarkable, but you'll find this kind of stuff.
Mm.
There's an RPM.
Oops.
There, we got a little extra split on the top. If we can show it. There you go. And another one on the bottom.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see if I can hold that still. You see that all right? Let's go to the screen. Pull up the webcam. Make it visible.
All right, I'm back.
Not the one. Pointer scope. There it is.
What I missed?
We got an RPM. I'm gonna check out.
1960D.
Nope, looks like a 1983D. Okay, there. My head. There. There's the screen. Okay.
Might be all right.
Up. I usually go to Righty Vista first. Okay, RPMs. And folks can figure out how to attribute these things. Okay, I got a little hook at the top and a little at the bottom. I'm going to give a quick glance at these. And what are my best candidates? That one's a very good candidate. And let's look at the position. Okay. This can be really hard because I got to have this thing on the screen. I'm going to look at the position of this mint mark down here. Okay, let's see. It's a little bit off to the left. So I can only see part of it. Is it tilted? A little bit of a tilt upward on the right side. I don't have any really good matches right off. How about number 5? Nah, I don't like it. I don't have a big thing in the back. How about number 1? Let's see. Not even close. All right. I've got nothing here. I'm going to copper coins.
What'd you get, Avery? A Canadian silver?
Oh no, he probably got that 38 BDO.
Okay, there's copper coins.
Maybe it's a Washington quarter with a Bugs Bunny lips on it.
Bugs Bunny lips.
You mean Franklin $50?
Well, no, it'll be a new variety.
I've fallen.
Ooh, how about this one? Well, he's got bunches of them here.
Remember, I just woke up from a nap, so.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're all a bit groggy.
As late as I got up today, it felt like I took a nap in the afternoon.
Let's look at that one. Oh, it's kind of close. How big is mine? I got a good space there. Okay. Top and bottom. All right. These little slightly tilted and rotated dies are popular. There's lots of them. All right. So I'm going to compare. I'm going to be able to see my coin compared to his coin. I'm going to do this.
It was an SLQ.
Standing Liberty Quarter. It's like everybody wants to find one.
Oh, I get it now.
Okay, it's not this one. That's too darn close to the nut.
That's a pretty nice find.
Yeah, that's a real nice find. It's like finding a shield nickel in a nickel box.
No, my place looks no good on this one. No. What's this? What's that one? Well, this is my best match so far. It's number 21. All right, let's look at the hand in the back.
Ooh.
Everyone quiet?
Oh, we supposed to be talking?
Oh, you can.
Eh.
Carry a conversation for the benefit of the viewer.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna match on this one.
I just think some nursery rhymes. Like going up the hill and
Each with $1.25.
yeah.
That's odd.
A lot of it's some Andrew Dice Clay stuff, so it might not be appropriate even for adult audience.
Man, I've heard you.
Yeah,
I've never heard anybody talk the way you people do.
terrible.
Okay, I can't identify. I'm gonna mark it, set it aside, and keep moving on.
Okay. That's what I'm working on.
Nice, Zeke.
Aha!
I have no such.
You finally showed the world your stash.
There's a lot of unopened rolls there, buddy.
Yeah. 100 rolls, been sitting in a safe for 20 years all week.
Geez, 20 years ago, they weren't really scoping out the RPMs like they do nowadays. They weren't scoping out the varieties. Some were, but they were real freaks back then.
Guy once says, rub a dub dub, 3 men in the tub.
Hey, Shannon.
There we go. Keep on going.
I'm really not expecting to find anything really exciting in these.
You got some Andrew Dice Clay nursery run.
Yeah.
Hickory dickory.
Little Miss Muffet. See, the people that's heard Andrew Dice Clay is
What was the Little Miss Muffet one about?
Oh, Mother Hubbard went to a cupboard.
Ah, here we go.
What you got in the bowl? Person?
It's on the penny.
Yeah, you can find them all on the Google with a quick search.
yeah.
Dirty
Find them
nursery.
on the YouTube.
You
Quick
don't know what
search.
we're talking about. Just Google Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah, I got nothing today, man. I
Oh, that's quarter.
burned through everything last night.
I picked up some cool stuff today. Let's see.
DR. 1 4. This the P.
Got me one of these.
A W?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Okay, here we go. I got one for you. It's gone. Let me move this up. Okay, home. So we got a 2005 uncirculated set. See, 05. It's the only way to tell what's in the box. That's the uncirculated package. Okay, in the Philly batch, 2005. So these would be satin. And on the back of one of them, we got. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this to show up. Right in there, just a little bit of extra meat right between the side of the chair and the column. So that's a Class 9 double die number 14,
What year is it?
2005, using Konica designation. That's the DDR number 14,
Oh, cool.
right in there. That little bit, is that what they're all fussing about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what Dave.
How can we make the hobby more
really
exciting?
good. Yes.
What you got there, Jay?
Pardon?
I'm not sure. To me, it looks like shelf-like doubling on this quarter, but it's right in the spot. It's a. I mean, it looks like MD to me. Let's see. It's the Everglades. But I know that's the spot, but I haven't found any good pictures of the doubling that's supposed to be.
Well, it looks like some Incus doubling. Like on the S, for example.
Oh yeah, for sure. These always have that. But yeah, it was on this. I always look right in this area between his feathers. Right there.
I'm going to go with MD.
Yeah, me too.
That's especially flat.
And the other place I noticed it's kind of interesting because that feather to the left that's pointing out of the indentation. I found quite a few of these where this is a half feather. It's like this inside feather is like half gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just junk. Send it back.
Peters has joined us.
Hello. Well, I wasn't going to join. I have a splitting headache. Oh, great. Now I'm echoing.
Now you're echoing.
Oh, and we're going to help that.
So
Let me close YouTube. Anyway, I closed YouTube, so I don't have YouTube open, so it's not me.
I've got one for you.
But I have a house full of 10-year-olds, so I decided to come out here in the garage.
So I've been looking at these river no return quarters.
You like something?
Well, I don't know.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Roll.
Hi.
Hello.
When I go up this close, you can't see it.
On the oar?
It's so subtle, so small. It's on his elbow.
Is he wearing a mask? Is that Hannibal Lecter?
He's watching out for the coronavirus.
But it's so small. It's not even.
I think I see what you're talking about.
Right on his elbow?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the right area.
Yeah, and so I would be on the lookout for bigger, longer versions
Elbow.
I'm always on the lookout for bigger lumps. Sorry, there I go.
Wow, Paula.
I know. Well, you guys give me the ammunition. Listen, I don't ever think this way.
Yeah, that's like Chuck said something like we didn't have big balls when we were growing up.
When you guys were talking about dodgeball or
Yeah.
yeah.
And the stream just went away.
Wow, we just got an R rating just like that.
I know the echo's annoying. It was annoying when I was watching it.
I don't notice the thing.
Well, start muting people and see who it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be first.
Hello? No, it's still
Hello? No, not Mantic.
Mm,
All right. Let's
there. Okay, unmute Mantic.
Okay, there's Dragon.
Hello?
Hello.
It's Frank.
It's always Frank.
It's always Frank.
but I don't have anything else open. It must be my mic pointing the wrong way.
Point your mic the other way. Don't you point that thing at me.
Sure wag that finger in my face.
Hey, SJ.
There's my boo-boo. I haven't talked to her.
I got a tight ship. Nothing else
I
showing
feel
up.
bad, Frank. When other streams echo and you're not even on it, we blame you.
Yeah.
No. If I take a nap and the door bounces in the breeze over and over again, I blame Frank.
It's
That'll
Frank.
be it.
It's Frank.
Damn it, Frank.
Only one explanation.
Cut it out.
It's Frank.
I'm everywhere.
That's all right. I got blamed for something on my day off. That's hard to do.
You work?
When I was active duty,
Oh, okay.
they gave me a comp day, and then they called me in. And I lived 40 minutes from the base. They told me to come in my blues.
And be there in 20 minutes.
That ain't good.
That's never a good sign.
I got dressed and got in there and went to go saw the lieutenant and the first sergeant and everyone, and they're telling me what's going on. And I told them I was off yesterday. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, Lord. Did you have to give a reporting statement?
Huh?
Did you have to give a reporting statement?
No.
Because that's a really bad sign.
Yeah. When you got to report in, then yeah, that's not good either.
What's a reporting statement?
It is, sir or ma'am, Sergeant
There is no
Bloom
ours.
reporting as directed.
Yeah. And it's normally a closed door, so you got to knock twice. And then
Yeah.
for them to say enter.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly twice?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a code.
Yeah.
I think this day needs some more chips. The 2012, and it's got one.
There, that's an RPM. Which one?
I don't know.
2. Three. And 3 chips.
Farm dog.
Well, I watched more Star Wars.
Well, what?
I watched more Star Wars today.
Star
On
Oh,
Disney.
Mandalorian.
No, Star Wars 1, Phantom of the Menace, and 2,
Oh,
part of 3.
yeah, the first one.
There was just a kind of a surprising lack of things to watch today. So
Yeah, there really was. We were watching like Law and Order SVU or something like that.
I like that show. I like CSI too. I binge watch that sometimes.
That's not the same since Lenny retired.
Yeah.
will all the coins see us? Everybody's coins clattering.
I was out my shop today, so I missed everything.
Ooh, 1941.
Oh, good night, Boo Boo. Call me tomorrow.
Good night, SJ.
Good night.
Okay.
Thanks for coming in. Love ya.
Glad you got to see me. Who was it that always said that? Glad you got to see me.
Sounds like something here from what's his name?
Yeah, it was what's his name?
Dolphin guy there, Shay.
The what?
Yeah.
I know we're both like half awake.
Yeah, thanks. I don't remember.
Good position.
For condition, 2.66 years copper. Non-magnetic.
Novus.
Novus stack.
Oh, Novus. No, Alyssa, it's probably just been really, really worn. It's probably been worn and acid dipped, if I had to guess. When people clean their coins, their copper cents in anything that's acidic at all, it'll shrink it, acid shrunk.
There was shrinkage. I got an RPM number 6 here.
Like a frightened turtle.
Like a turtle. Sorry, Alyssa. I know you asked Ken, but he doesn't read chat hardly ever. So I
I'm
figured I'd go ahead and.
I'm looking at Friday Beach right now. Let me find my way home. There's home. Alyssa says, Ken, I have this 1944 D wheat penny. It's in very poor condition, and the thing weighs 2.66. It appears copper, non-magnetic. Is it a fake or wrong plangent? If it's in really poor condition, you can lose, 3/4 of a gram just from wear. Real easy. And well, it starts at 3.1. You're at 2.66. That's kind of what it sounds like. If you got damaged pieces missing off of it, yeah, you can easily shrink that the size of that. They're not always exactly 3.11. And you start with a variance of 0.13, so they can be right and weigh 2.98. Kind of makes it easier to lose a little bit of weight. Look who's here. Riser Treasure Hunting Emporium.
Charlie.
Hey, Riser.
Gunsmoke. Miss Kitty.
Wow. What you doing up this late, Riser?
Yep, them 10-year-olds, all right. Wow.
Oh, I do not envy you.
Did you hear that? They found me in the garage. They have the whole house and the whole yard, and they right outside the garage door.
In the garage.
Kind of sounded like the little kids on Freddy Krueger singing "Ring Around the Rosie."
Maybe, I don't know. I haven't been on Facebook much today, so, but I'll go look.
Just mix NyQuil in with their Kool-Aid. They'll stop.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me go. I know, right?
WD-40 or Formula 40-foot-B. That's it.
40.
I don't know if that's politically correct or not, but it just kind of flew out of my lips. I always like getting the nephews all sugared up before they go back.
Yep. Give them plenty of sugar just before they go home.
Yeah.
Back on those parents. Here you go, kids.
Pit.
Here's hard candy and Milky Way bars. Bye-bye. You can have as much as you want. Here's some liquid corn syrup with blue food dye in it. Try this out.
Okay, I'm gonna go look, Avery.
He'll be all over the place.
Coin roll hunting group. I don't think I'm in that group. Oh, coin roll hunting and currency collecting? Okay. I'm in that group.
I left a lot of them groups.
Yeah, I did too. And I'm
leaving and I
planning
find myself right back in.
I'm planning on leaving more because there's one that's just ridiculous.
Cindy sent me this.
Yeah, there's
I love
a
this stuff.
I got to tell you, there's another one that I recently went and looked at, and ooh, it's gotten bad.
Dumpster fire.
Yeah, well, after you've been in like 3 or 4 groups and people are selling MD coins as with like Wexler numbers and Variety Vista numbers, and it's like, come on. And people fall for that stuff. I mean, you can look.
Oh, yeah, I'm not in that group, Avery. I don't think.
You can go look the number up yourself and clearly see that what they have is MD and doesn't match. It's just too much.
Crap.
Well, they get away with it because the admins ain't doing their job.
Yeah, I'm not in that group, Avery.
Or when the admins don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Or Karen.
I spend a lot of time in this group. Can I be an admin? You know anything about coins? Nope. All right, you're an admin.
Send it to this email, Avery, and I'll pull it up in a minute.
Yeah, I left a lot of them because I was just it was the same people all the time posting, and I'd give them links so they could look up the information, and they just wanted a quick answer.
Well, I'm seriously considering I think that the one group that I'm planning on leaving and are thinking about leaving, and the other one I left a long time ago, I just went and kind of snooped in it today and shouldn't have done that. But I think I'm going to stick to the ones that kind of their posts have to be approved ahead of time.
I like that idea.
Yeah. Because at least, I know there's somebody's monitoring the group.
Yeah. If they have to wait to be approved, at least they're getting looked at.
Yeah.
The information still might be wrong, but it's getting looked at, and the obvious ones are being.
I got a triple.
Well, and there's a few people that I see it on a lot of groups, the same maybe handful of people that are notorious for giving out just poor information.
Oh,
And I think that people are believing them because they see them in all the groups. What are you doing? You're what? I already locked it. No, I locked it for a reason. I want it locked. Okay, go put it away and then lock it back up. Sorry. Okay.
Well, I got a triple, but I'm not able to show it.
I guess the locked door didn't work.
You got to hack up a sign. You must eat 2 pounds of broccoli to go through this door.
there you go.
They'll leave you alone. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be the end of that.
But I can't see it. Well, I can see it. You can't see it. All right, let me look this one up. Ta-da. 1958. 8. Triple. Find it. There's a triple, and that looks like it's pretty good. Let's pull this up.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, what's going on?
Well, I don't know. Really, how do you figure those things out? You know, they're kids. I don't know. One came in, he wanted to bring his scooter in, and then he fell. I don't know. So I locked myself in here for a reason. Anyway, what were we talking about?
No, not that one.
Oh, just the bad information that's going out.
Yeah. Yeah, too much bad information.
Yeah.
The first group I left in a hurry because it was the same guy going, you should send that in to get graded.
That's the worst advice of all time. Almost every time you see it.
Oh, yeah. Well, Ken had responded to a post in one group today and was at 100% right. It was a misaligned die. He gave him the little diagram that shows them normal, misaligned, and oh god, off center. So that person, you know, goes, okay, thank you, and then like 3 other people give him this off the wall, like it's a ambulated plane or whatever.
Yeah.
And every time the person was real nice, okay, thank you for the information. I finally went in there and I said, listen, Ken was 100% correct. Please disregard the other comments. The other information, it was inaccurate. Please refer to the diagram that Ken posted and do some research. Oh, my goodness. It's just, it's so time consuming trying to, I mean, I love, you know, helping people out and everything, but having to undo some of the, I guess, damage you call it. I don't know. It's like damage control, you know?
Okay, here we go.
And it was actually a nice misaligned die, you know? It was enough that it would give it a tiny, you know, it would be collectible. So why people wanted to, that one guy said it was a broken collar or something. I don't know.
Go back to error relief
I'm looking, Avery.
and do some more reading, then come back to the group and start posting.
Well, left side is the obverse. You can see the north, south, east, west, right? Imagine Lincoln in there. He'd be pointing to the east. And here's the reverse. And on U.S. coins, of course, when you flip it over, it's upside down. So south is up and north is down. Now, if you got a funny looking coin, right? It's got a wide rim on one side, like this. But on the other side, the rim is normal. You have a misaligned die. However, if you flip the darn coin over and it has the same amount of spread in the same direction, right? Over here towards the northwest, right? So that's going to be the southeast when you flip it over, up there and down here. Then it is off-center. That's an off-center coin. And you need to be probably 10%, 15% off-center before it starts to gain value. A little tiny bit isn't quite enough to really add much to it. But misaligned dies, you can pick up a box of pennies tomorrow and have 20 of them.
Yeah.
They're so common, there's no real value on those. What did we lose?
So, I don't know. So, we lost Frank. Avery found a Standing Liberty quarter, coin we're hunting.
Just now?
Today.
Today.
Yeah.
You don't get those in quarter in circulation too often.
I couldn't see a date on it though. I think it's slick, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It was found coin roll hunting, and that's
Right?
what matters.
It costs you a quarter. Waxing penny, waning penny. One eye in waning. Well, you get to a point. It gets pretty frustrating. You're answering the same questions over and over again a lot of times. I did the 1982. I don't know 3 times today.
I know.
You got to be patient, really. These folks, they mean well. They just they're green. I
Well,
mean,
it's not even that. It's not even them. It's the commenters on their posts.
yeah.
Who all that does is confuses the person. You know, if you don't know, don't answer. I mean, it's simple.
Well, that's part of the learning process too. These other folks who are applying, they're starting to learn and they're putting in their 2 cents. And well, they think they're right, but they haven't been exposed to as much information as as really would be handy. Geez, if all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Well, they've heard about 2 or 3 things, and well, that's what's out there. That must be one of those. There are scores, hundreds of potential errors out there. There are trillions of ways a coin can be damaged. We haven't even invented ways to damage a coin. 20 years from now, there'll be more ways to damage a coin. Most of the time, it's going to be damaged.
Yeah.
Well, these folks don't know. Honestly, it's tough to convince them otherwise. And this is such a personal hobby. It's you and the coin, right? And your head. And you put the coin in your head, and people take it very personally. You've got all walks of life, all levels of intelligence, all levels of ability and understanding. And when you confront somebody and offer information which you understand to be correct, and it conflicts with what they understand to be correct, well, they're going to choose themselves. They're going to choose their own knowledge because they spent the time with it. By God, they know. Look, there's so much out there to get a grip on. I see it all the time. People don't understand damage. Honestly, if you can't identify damage, you shouldn't be, calling it a double die. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You got to build that experience up with these folks. You got to bring them in gently, gradually, and present the information in a manner that doesn't trample their sense of self-worth. I find one of the best ways to do it is offer not just the short answer. It's a small date, but also a link.
Yeah.
Right? Here's where you can get more information. A lot of people don't do the follow-up study. I put up a link to my blog or to some videos that I produced, especially on the 1982, and I've got access to the behind-the-scenes analytics. I can tell when somebody watches a video. I can tell when they look at my blog and what they looked at on my blog. And here, it's been 2 hours, and this guy has responded to my post, but still nobody has my blog post or my video. So I'm thinking, you're not really into it here. And those folks, I just move on and find somebody else to help. If they're not in it for the information, if they're not in it to learn, they're not going to. They're just looking for the simple answer, and that's as far as they're going to go. They're not going to develop into the collectors and numismatists of tomorrow. And I can't change that. It's not a hobby for everyone. Everybody has their own level of participation and interest. How far will people take it? Well, I can put out information, and I'm okay with that. And whether or not they're going to pick up the ball and run, hey, that's up to them. Later on, however, 20 years, 30 years on the road, a lot of these folks will pick it up.
Yeah, one of the best things that I learned, I actually got it from you, Ken, when I first met you, almost 2 years ago.
Jesus, it's been that long? God, my hair's falling out.
Yeah, I'm going on 3 years.
Jesus.
I know. I'm still dumb as a box of rocks with these things.
Oh, don't say you're so
Not.
short.
Right?
You're dumb as a bag of hammers. You're moving up in the world.
But one of the things you said that I always use now, assume damage until proven otherwise.
I
Yeah.
always start with the assumption of damage. The coin will tell you if it's something else. The evidence is on the coin. You have to use the evidence to base your explanation on. And I've been bringing this term up: evidence-based numismatics. Everything you need to know is on the coin, and if you can't find it on the coin, how exactly are you coming up with your conclusion? Hope, magic.
Fairy dust.
Without evidence and reason and logic and an explanation that starts at point A and goes to point B directly.
Yeah.
How are you coming up with this answer? Give me some reference or something to back up what you're saying, because otherwise I think you're just making it up as you go along. And I've seen some fantastic made up answers.
Oh gosh.
Some go on. I read one. It was like 4 paragraphs. Here's what happened to your coin. Blah
And
blah.
no,
blah.
and there was no punctuation whatsoever. In
Oh
the
gosh, that's the modern thing. Mrs. Crowley made sure we used punctuation correctly, and if you didn't, she would whoop you with that ruler. She'd whoop you the next week. You learned. Well, they took away the stick. Bring it back.
Well, some of them believe that for that one coin, they reinvented the minting process.
They don't understand the minting process, so they're not able to rely on that to explain how that coin came into being. You see the damage all the time. Well, how did you get a mark sunk into the field and a mark raised above the field,
Yeah.
directly adjacent to it? On the die, you'd have to have exactly the opposite, right? To have a extra metal on the coin, something raised up, you'd have to have a depression in the die.
Yeah.
And if you have a pit or a hole or a gap or a sink, like in that one that Blues is showing, you have to have raised metal on the coin. You'd have to have raised metal on the die. Well, it's not going to happen. However, there are ways around that. Something like a struck through will do that.
Hubbed in, when we just talked about that, Ken.
Donner. Yep, the hubbed
in debris.
debris. What happens if you hub a die and there's something between the hub and the die? You have effectively a strike through.
I found a tail on the end of
Raised on the coin.
What if it was shaped like a number 5 and you were hubbing the die on a Roosevelt dime?
Yeah, a little piece of thread shaped like a 5.
Little piece of-
Or an earring on a Washington quarter.
Or an S on a Washington quarter, on the bird.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find anything in the Big Show roll? We've been going through it. I found something there. Oh, right now in front of me, I've got a triple die. Where the heck is it? Screen? Scope. I've got this right now. It's a tripled repunch mint mark. I was trying to attribute, but I got to talking.
Hey.
I'll get back to looking.
You see Frank's answer on chat. How did you come up with that information? Ouija board.
Ouija board. Yeah. Sometimes shaman, wandering minstrel.
And the longer the reply back on how you're wrong, the more likely it is that they don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the unfortunate thing when that stuff happens is there's usually like 4 or 5 people watching that post, and they get poor information also. What do? You just keep plugging along. You do get, every once in a while, you do get someone who says, thank you for your help, or, so.
It's a thankless job. If we do it for our own self-gratification, you're going to be disappointed.
Well, I certainly am not doing it for that.
Ooh, What's this?
I'm getting coffee.
Okay, can I have cup just black, please?
I'll send it.
W.
Get a
You
W?
got a W?
The first roll I opened in my quarters. I just pulled I got done with the nickels, dumped them in the bucket, and started on quarters. And there you go. Got a
W. We got $50 in quarters today for the kids' birthday party, and there was nothing. Of course, I had to go through them first. There was nothing in them. Nothing.
What are we looking on that? On the flagpole?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always check the flagpole. I like looking at them upside down because it's easier to see in my light
There you
anything that might be along those edges.
go. $50 for a kid's birthday party?
Well, we only ended up spending like 20 of the quarters. So, but we just, well, actually, here's the truth. My son got $30. So I gave him a 20 to get 2 extra rolls. 'Cause I knew I wanted to look through them first. So, and he goes to Chase, and his bank has customer wrapped rolls. So, but and then then I had no dollars left. They had a change machine at the pizza parlor, and I probably would have got better quarters out of the change machine because they tend to put new quarters in those things.
I had 2 banks not tell me I couldn't buy quarters today.
Oh no. You know, I've noticed a lot of people have been posting that their banks are charging them like $2 a roll.
They're onto us.
That's crazy.
Oh, there's a little store in town. I get stuff there. Just walk up, say, "Hey, man, we're playing poker tonight. Can I get some rolls of quarters and stuff?" "Why, sure, dear. Here you go." "All right, I'll be back."
Oh, poor Avery. He said he got $600 in quarters and didn't find one W in them.
Man.
And Shay,
trying.
he hates you right now, Shay.
Yeah, I did.
You find one of the first try.
First roll.
You're not his friend. Unfriend.
Oh, no. Okay, this one's similar to number 29. 3D repunch. We've seen the rest of the repunchment. This one looks real good.
Are you going through those rolls you told me about, Blues?
Those?
Yeah, that'd be them. You know, Dodger, I heard that my car wash though used to do that for the vacuum thing. But they switched to tokens now. So we actually have a couple other car washes here in town. I need to go check them out and see. I think laundromats too, right?
A lot of ours switched to the cards.
Oh,
All right. That's my baby right there. Okay. Ta-da! This is it.
Oh, thinking of cards, let me tell you a story. One of the gas stations, 5 months ago, they came out with reward cards. Use your card, you get like 5 cents off of
yeah.
gallon of gas, 10 cents off coffee,
Mm-hmm.
15 cents off soda. Those. So last week I stopped because I always stop there on my way home from bowling. I'll get my coffee. Well, coffee went up 48 cents.
48 cents.
Yeah.
That's robbery.
So
That's what a cup of coffee should cost in the first place.
Right.
So I paid for my coffee and I told them I'll never be back. And they goes, "Well, how come?" I said, "Well, your prices went up 48 cents on a cup of coffee."
48 cents.
I go down the street and get it for what I was paying for. Well, when you use the rewards card, it comes out to be the same.
Oh,
Not
that's how
from the
Circle
reward.
K does the same thing.
So basically, if you don't have the rewards card, you get punished.
Yeah.
It's like Randall's.
Yeah, Safeway. Safeway.
Randy?
Yep, Safeway. It's part of the same company.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, prices are more expensive unless you are a rewards member. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything to be a rewards member. And you do get coupons and things like that. But
Well, when we were couponing, we would go to stores and buy all their loss leaders.
all the what?
The loss leaders, the ones that get you in the store for.
Yeah.
They're obviously lower priced than any other store, so you go there and get it. But while you're there, you spend $200 on groceries.
So never
So
mind.
we would just go and get the loss leaders at each store.
Nice.
Yeah, I bought 10 bottles of Diet Coke for 50 cents each for 3 liters. Sure.
Hey, did any of you watch SMK's giveaway? He did that hashtag help 22 veterans today.
I'm sorry, I was napping.
SMK, yeah, he did it. I watched a little bit of it. I just went in there really just to thank him for doing that. But he started off with just a couple giveaways and people sent stuff, and yeah, it was really cool. So there was quite a few little giveaways he did, which was nice. And there were a lot of people that did shout outs for it. So I was happy to see that.
yeah, I stopped in for a few minutes.
Did you?
That was right when he was just starting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was doing one of the wheels, the shout out giveaway for when I was in there. And like I said, I only stayed for a couple minutes. I was at the birthday party and I just happened to click on my phone, and that was really cool that he did that. So
I have a habit of leaving streams too when there's cake involved.
Cake.
then there was carrot cake involved. So that's my grandson's favorite. So I was all about the pizza and the carrot cake today.
Gross.
Oh, it was delicious. Oh my gosh. It was so good. Huh?
Carrots don't belong in cake.
Oh no, they so do.
No.
You put spices and
I think I'm really thin. Like
it's really just like a spice cake with carrots. I mean, and you don't even know there's carrots in it.
Oh man, it's time for King's Cake, isn't it?
with King's Cake.
That's the Mardi Gras thing, right? With the little baby in it.
Yeah.
They put a baby in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cake?
It doesn't like somebody up Justice Department maybe have something to say about that.
Okay.
Not on Mardi Gras. I think just about anything goes for Mardi Gras.
It's a little plastic baby.
Little plastic baby can.
Oh, I was just going to say,
Baby.
I would think carrots belong in cakes more than babies.
Babies. I've never had King's Cake though.
Oh man, our grocery store makes it. Some with like apple, some with apple and cinnamon, or there's some with strawberry, or there's some you can do different flavors. But
Charlie ritual sacrifice cake.
yeah.
Hey, I got a winner. I got a 1950D RPM number 3. Sent in by Spikehead Diekrack. One there, one here. A little
Roll
light.
of RPMs.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is from the Federal Reserve Bank of the Big Show right here.
the big show.
Oh, okay, that roll. Yeah, nice.
There's stuff in here, all right. Kitty.
Oh. Will I ever get away from it all? My son took the kids down to the field to play, and now all the animals are coming out of hiding.
Yeah,
She heard that, Frank?
They're wanting to hide also. Like,
They
quick,
do.
get back.
They do hide. They do hide. It's pretty funny.
they just peek out every few minutes to see if it's dark out yet.
Yep.
Now.
Yeah.
That one.
This is my talker, Skeeter.
What is it?
What was that movie? Meow.
Meow.
Meow,
Your eye.
Not meow.
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 Not meow. It's not time to eat. Not meow.
If I bark, will someone get me some ice cream?
Oh, I have ice cream.
Bark, 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 bark,
You like
bark.
ice cream?
Some peanut butter and chocolate ice cream.
I can't get that out. Okay. Well then.
Okay.
Did you hear about the guy that taught his dog to speak?
No?
Yeah. He went to the circus so he could try to get a job, and the circus guy didn't believe him. He goes, "Well, prove it to me." And the guy looks at the dog and he goes, "Boy, what's on top of that house?" And the dog goes, "Roof, roof."
Oh God. It is.
Wow.
You and Ken need to never tell jokes. You guys are reading the same joke books,
You can't make this stuff up.
except that Ken's have 4-letter words in them.
So the circus guy goes, "Okay, I'll give that one to you."
Oh, you weren't done. Okay.
And the guy goes, "Yeah, he knows some other words." And he goes, "Well, show me." And the guy points to the tree and goes, "Boy, what's on that tree?" Bark, bark.
Okay.
That's awful.
There, oh, now it's done?
Yeah.
Are you done?
Are you done yet? Oh, Eric, we love you.
What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs lying in a pile of leaves?
Oh gosh, I'm sure I know this one.
Russell.
Russell. Oh my
Oh, goodness.
Charlie knew it. Avery said mulch.
What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs floating in the ocean?
Yeah,
Bob.
Bob. We did- Yeah. Come on, Skinner.
What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs nailed up to the wall?
I don't know.
Art.
Art. Oh God. I'll be right back.
Goodness.
That's as good as what do you call a boomerang that didn't come back?
Go away.
A stick.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I got a retained interior die break on this one.
And what's the name of that one-legged girl that works at IHOP? Eileen?
Eileen Dover and her brother Ben.
Oh, we are so bad.
Her brother couldn't stand up.
Yeah. The other version of that is where does a person go get a job at?
At the job place.
No, they go to the IHOP.
So what do you
Start over. I think I missed something.
I might not have said it right.
call birds that stick together? Velcros.
What's a collective pronoun for that? Another one. That looks like the same darn one.
What do you call a pile of cats?
A pile of cats.
Mm-hmm. A meow.
Meow.
Goodness.
Right. Your kids went through the 6s and 7s. Clouder.
What do you call a wife of a hippie?
Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the clean jokes that the kids hate. Oh, Dad. Don't do it, Dad.
Ah, coffee.
Coffee.
Oh, FedEx arrived?
What?
FedEx arrived?
Yep, it did. Thank you very much. Nice and hot.
Good.
FedEx delivers coffee?
Only for blues.
They would throw it up my porch.
You wouldn't even get it.
It cost me $490 to get it to her in 30 minutes, but it was worth it.
I know, right? Somebody bought some flips or something from Ken from Australia, and he's like,
Australia.
$68 for posting. Postage? I don't think so.
No.
Refund.
Well, I didn't check the address first. I just, click and click. And the hell is this? $68.83 for shipping? This ain't gonna happen.
$68 for $5 a foot.
It's $68 to send a 1 pound package to Australia.
Oh,
I think it was Brisbane or something.
Ouch.
Just smuggling someone's suitcase at the airport. Oh, they frown upon that, don't they?
Yeah. Is that plastic in your pouch? Yes, sir.
Somebody put
Oh, I feel you,
Look
Seamus.
at the
I
wall.
know. I had mine said it was being delivered on the 18th up until the 18th. And then on the 18th, it just said, we'll email you when it becomes available. Dang it.
Yep, we're the post office and we dropped the ball.
Yeah.
But good.
See, the nice thing about with Amazon, they got that 1-day shipping.
One day.
Yeah. If for some reason it doesn't get there in a day and you call them up and complain, they'll refund the whole price of the product and you get to keep it for free.
Yeah.
Andy.
Well, that's a good question. So I recently paid for an item that got lost in shipping. They filed insurance claim, and now I'm waiting. So why wouldn't the seller just go ahead and send me another order?
So let me
You
see.
should.
Could you order everything on Amazon? Because I don't think Amazon could get you everything
Oh,
in one day.
nice.
And
No,
the-
only stuff that's on Prime.
I know, but if you end up ordering like 300 items, they might not be able to actually deliver a large portion of it because they're stuck delivering to maybe the first 4 or 5.
Yeah, and the stuff that does come in on time, they got a free return policy.
Yeah.
The funny thing about Amazon is that you order, like, say I order one little tube of mascara, it comes in this gigantic box.
Oh, yeah, I've gotten those before. That's awesome.
It is amazing to me.
That's
I'm always
$5
I'm always like, what did I order? Oh my gosh, what am I getting? What did I order? And I open up this huge box and I got this little tube of mascara. I'm like,
Okay, here's
well,
one for you.
that sucks.
So a pirate, a plumber, and a monk walk into a bar.
No.
That's a motley crew.
And
I'm looking at this mint mark.
oh,
I'll be with you in a moment. I hope.
That goes on the lines that 2 guys walk into a bar, the third guy ducks.
oh, Charlie's saying it. I thought you were saying it, Ken.
I was reading Charlie's.
A pirate, a plumber, and a monk walk into a bar.
Okay. 2 guys walk into a bar, and the first guy says, I'll have some H2O. And the second guy says, I'll have some H2O too. The second guy dies.
Oh my gosh, Ken.
Get it? It's
Get
peroxide.
it. Get it.
I understood it.
I understood it too.
Yeah, it's a car.
I don't have a finish, but it's a great start. I got a great finish, but I don't have a start.
Oh, Charlie.
See,
Well,
the
that
first
was
thing I
just
got
not nice.
is the bartender says, look, those 2 guys got to go. No, wait. I screwed it up. Let me start over. So the bartender says, those two guys can stay, but the lady with the duck on her head has to go. Yeah, that's my punchline. I just need the first part of it.
Hey, Blues.
Yeah.
What do you call a sad cheese?
A sad cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgonzola.
A blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
When I'm blue.
Oh my gosh. I love blue cheese.
It was so simple, I couldn't get it.
I know, right? I love blue cheese though.
I do too.
That's
Oh,
because
good.
we're overthinkers.
Have you ever had a good Stilton cheese?
There is no such thing as a good.
Probably not, because I have never heard of it.
So go to your place where you get cheeses and meats and things,
Mhm.
and ask for a Stilton, and then get one of those long French baguette.
Baguette, planchette,
And,
baguette.
Slice it in, kind of thin little slices, and then spread your Stilton on your.
Oh, that's what I
Oh.
do with brie. I roast a head of garlic, and then I put the roasted garlic on top of the brie, and I bake the brie, and then I get the thin baguette and slice it really thin, and oh my gosh, it's so
Ooh.
delicious.
I found some garlic out in the garden.
You found it finally?
Yeah, I got two of them. Matter of fact.
Well, you owe me one from like a year ago.
Huh. Okay,
You've been
well, they're
telling me
still
for a year you couldn't find it.
green. They're still green. I found them. They're in there. They're out there. Yeah, I'm pretty foursquare on getting a real garden going again this year.
Good.
Because last year I kind of got it started, but then I just,
Well, not working.
reason.
Not working at the plant should help.
Yeah, that should help. All right, that's a possibility.
You have to put the name of that cheese in the chat, Shay, so I can write it down.
Oh, sure.
Shay asked me if I
So
ever
it's
had.
a soft cheese. You don't have to bake it or anything.
No, you just open the package and start piling on.
Oh man,
It's
that's
so good.
Bring a straw.
fantastic. Need to write
All,
that
all the
down.
cheese I get comes in pre-individually wrapped wrappers.
Yeah, we used to do a brie and serve it up with apple wedges.
I'm not
Mm.
It's cheese. It says cheese on it.
You know what my parents used to do that I miss so much? Fondue.
Mm.
My parents used to do big like cheese fondues, and the fondue that my mom would make was so delicious. She'd put like a touch of wine in it, and oh my gosh, and she'd serve it with like raw vegetables and bread, and oh gosh, like just like squares of bread, and I would eat the crap out of that stuff. Oh, it was so good.
Bill, Bill Betts says cranberry Stilton. Nice. But that,
I couldn't do fondue.
Good for the urinary tract health.
I couldn't do fondue with other people.
You'd eat it all.
No, I have issues with
Cheese, lactose.
other people's food touching the food I'm eating.
Oh, you do?
like double dipping.
Oh,
No, it wouldn't even have to be a double dip, but if we're using the same container, I won't eat.
wow.
So I could have all the queso if you came down here and we had Mexican food. I could have the whole bowl of queso to myself.
You dip?
Yep,
Sure.
I won't eat it because other people touched it.
But even they touch it with a chip.
So, like, you have trouble with Lady and the Tramp watching that? You know, when Tramp takes Lady out to this nice restaurant to get spaghetti dinner?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and they suck the spaghetti up and then they kiss.
Yeah.
That's not
So
good.
if I'm ever at your house for a barbecue, Blues, because you post pictures of that stuff all the time, all I have to do is just lick all of the steaks and they're all mine.
We used to call that being swarthy. When I had like a pack of cigarettes, my roommate would open them up and he would
Lick 'em?
pick one and stick it back in. And then I'm like, all right, you got your
Okay, I'm working with this guy's name's Mason, right? Wait, here it is. Okay, and Mason was devious. You couldn't pull one over on him. And this one guy, I think it was Telus, he pulls out his, candy bar. He opens the whole thing up and licks the side of it. And shows it to Mason. He says, "You want a bite?" Mason snatches it, licks the other side. Nope.
Yep.
Well, I got to tell you, to be honest, all of y'all could lick a candy bar and I would still eat it. Because I got no problem with germs. and when it comes to candy bar, yeah, I'm going to eat that candy bar.
Okay, here's one for you. You should have one of these, maybe. This is up to you, really, if you want to get one of these. This is the 1956, right? And the 1956 and the 1956D will show this little bit missing on the bottom of the 6. On some of them, it's a hub issue, right? The hub that produced a bunch of dies, a piece of the 6 chipped off of the hub. So you have a little extra metal on the die, and of course, subsequently, a little extra metal missing on the coin. And a bunch of your 56s and 56Ds will have this. This is the partial 6 hub, is what they call it.
Partial 6.
That's all I got.
I've got a pretty good Kentucky.
Ooh.
Got a nice big die crack along the left-hand side of the reverse. They don't usually. This is a late one. It goes all the way from down here up the edge and over.
Nice.
Wow. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a Cud wannabe.
Yeah.
That's one word.
Didn't quite go back to the edge over here, but if it did, it would almost be retained, huh? A pre-cud. Yeah, I'll keep that one.
A pre-Cud.
A pre-cud. I like that.
The Genesis Cud.
Avery said, I once dated a one-legged girl who worked at a brewery. She was in charge of the hops.
No, that's a regular one.
Wow. That's terrible.
But we got a PIE on this one. Ta-da! And a full sausage at that. I call it a full sausage.
And we all giggled.
Double enchilada.
Oh,
It's a whole enchilada right there.
I've been finding a bunch of these San Antonio quarters with different things going on. Let's see. Is this the one?
The middle?
Well, the middle on this one, yeah, but I've got another one I want to show. No, it's a big die chip on the wheat.
What would we call that one?
Bug in the wheat.
Shoot, I found so many different San Antonio quarters. I've lost it now. Dang it. Oh, dang it.
The full Baby Ruth. That's what that is.
Oh,
There.
there's that one.
Beach. A Texas Eagle.
Where's the one on the wheat? I was gonna go ahead and post like all the different unique ones that I found so far in these. Because boy, have I been finding a bunch of different ones.
Let's see this one. Well, get an RPM out of the roll. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, nice one.
No, 50D. Now I gotta line it up, see which one it is.
Here's my wheat.
Oh yeah.
Just below the napkin,
Yeah,
the wrapper,
the wrapper.
which is also wheat. Amanda's here.
Hey, Craig. I think I need a whole tube just for the San Antonio dye chips now.
How many different have you got? There's
Uh,
several at least. I know of at least what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 anyway.
yeah, 6 I think, and then like 3 stages of 2 of them. The dog on the roof has a number of different stages. The thing on top of the cross has some different stages. The one in the middle definitely has different stages. Yeah. Anyway, interesting.
Yeah. There's a link over in the Facebook group and the YouTuber coin community group if anybody wants to jump on.
What is this one?
Oh, did Chris found a W penny? I'm going to show you this.
Chris did?
Yeah, in circulate. Where did you get it from?
What did he find?
He found
A
a W.
penny.
A W penny in circulation.
Whoa.
Let me open that up and I'll show you.
That's crazy.
I don't know if it was in circulation. Let's see. Here it is. Let me hide that. Let's see. How do I hide that? Display, web, scope. Okay, here it is.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So that's the first known West Point mint penny right there.
You're a nerd.
That there's legit.
I saw that.
That's almost as bad as the Mercury dime with the W on it.
Is this a W dime? No. Just no.
No, just stop.
Check this one out. I found this one yesterday.
Is that a cow?
That is the Wisconsin, the lowly
Right, but
tie
it's
leaf
not
they live for. It has a bunch of doubling on the nostril, different ones. I think this one's 5, DDO or DDR5. It's right. If you don't see it, it's right there. It's a good one.
And Avery Kitchen can't even find a W quarter. Man, I'm sorry.
Well, you found a standing liberty. It's not too shabby.
Here you go, Avery. You can look at mine.
There it is. Well, that's what I was doing. I was looking up this 50D. I got sidetracked. Nose job. Okay, off I go.
Did you hear about the mushroom that wanted a drink?
No?
Yeah, I'm a fun guy.
Yeah, so we walked into a bar and the bartender, sorry, sir, we don't serve mushrooms here. And the guy goes, I'm no ordinary mushroom, I'm a fun guy.
But I'm a fun guy. That's one of my brother-in-law's favorite jokes.
Well, I could tell my nephew's been cooking. The house smells like hot and burnt.
Uh-oh.
He made popcorn.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's nothing worse than the smell of burnt popcorn. Oh my gosh.
I love doing it at the office, like after a one of those meetings where everybody comes out of and they're all angry. Go make popcorn and burn it.
Oh.
Pick them off.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one looks good.
How many 60Ds were in that roll, Cam?
Several. I just pushed them off to the side. I couldn't take any more.
What was it that there was a roll that Chuck was looking at? He found a couple really nice DDRs. Can't remember the date.
I did a 59D recently.
That might have that. No, I don't think it was a 59D. Did it yesterday. I mean, he did like 50 today or something, but
We did 3 rolls today.
we only do 3.
He did at least 3. Every time I came inside, he's on. So no. Okay,
Yeah.
give it a look for a minute. Nope, not that one.
Yeah, he had busy.
I guess Jess is going to start doing that too. He's going to send her some rolls and she's going to start doing some roll reveals. I know she's doing auctions on this channel. She's got one tomorrow.
She's got great stuff. You guys go visit her. Modern Lincolns. Doubled dies.
Okay, I can't pick this one out right off.
RPM.
Oh gosh.
Steel wool is more fun.
Yeah, it was a memorial. I know that because the doubling is like tripled or quadrupled on the initials.
He's on he's on right now?
No. This was like yesterday or the day before. I don't know. I don't remember. I can't remember which one, what the date was. Maybe somebody in chat knows.
Well, he's been finding a bunch of. Well, he did like a 56 D roll, found some RPMs and doubled eyelids, and some nice coins today.
And this was. I mean, all along, it was strongest in America and the initials, the doubling, but the doubling on the initials was like, I mean, you could see at least 3 hubbings on that. So, I mean, it was like tripled or quadrupled. It was amazing. And the America was just super fat. It was class 6s. They were class 6s.
Oh, I didn't get to watch his 99s. Was it his 99s?
No, 9s.
That's it right there. Number 9. 1951D, number 9.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, wait. I gotta bring
Oh,
this
they
back
said
on.
is he doing the 99s right now? Is he on right now? I want to say it was the 60Ds. Was it 60Ds? No, I don't know.
You can't help but find mint marks on those.
I don't know, man.
On the 60Ds, you got to find one that doesn't have an RPM on it. That's the treasure.
Oh, he's doing the 99s right now. He's on coin 32.
Oh, yeah. He's looking for Look for whams and stuff.
And stuff.
and stuff.
Whams and stuff. Has he found anything? Got pennies? Who's got pennies? Is that a new name or a different name?
Got pennies?
Got pennies. Oh, welcome.
Oh, I like this one. I call this one. Okay, you got them on 1957. You got them on 1958. It's a die chip, is all. I call it the R958.
Oh, yeah.
I get a bunch of these in cherry.
Oh, it was 1960 was the date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It does look like a little R.
Yeah, it does.
But it was nice DDRs that he was finding. I think he found like 3 or 4 or something like that, but they were nice. It was one that I was never looking for, but will be now because it's good. They have a pretty good premium on it.
What is it?
1960. I think they were large dates, DDRs.
Huh.
Yeah. They're class 6s. Frank said class 2 and class 6. I didn't know that. There's more class 6s.
Extra thickness and
Oh, super.
doubling towards the center.
Yeah, they were super thick. The initials were really cool.
No, that one's good.
Yeah, the DDR 002s, I think it was the ones that he was finding. They're pretty fat. But if you look at like the S in pluribus and the R in America, I mean, and then the initials, those are just huge. Yeah, it is. It is like that, Frank. That's exactly. It's like amazing. Oh my gosh. Seema said he was posting in Chuck's chat thinking he was in there.
All right. I do stuff like that all the time. Okay.
I have a problem with writing stuff on the wrong keyboard.
Why isn't it typing? Why isn't it typing?
Well, no, I'll be in a chat, and someone will post something, or someone will say something, and I'm like, that doesn't sound right. So I'll go to my laptop to look it up, and
And you can't type on it.
I type what I'm looking for a keyword, and all I did was confirm what he just said because I typed it.
You typed it in the chat.
Yeah, just making sure I heard you right.
Yeah. Jinx.
Then I have to go in there. Sorry, wrong keyboard.
I have seen you do that. I have seen you do that. All right. I can confirm.
That's what happens when you got 2 computers and 2 different keyboards right in front of you.
Oh, forgot to check for a double here.
Chuck's on. Some guy named Ken Peavy's on.
What?
What? Who? What?
I had nothing to do with it, I swear.
Adriana fixed a brisket and a big thing of charo beans today.
Darby.
Oh, so
What's
good.
the char bean?
Well, it's a pot of beans with like a spicy broth. It's a Mexican preparation of beans.
Oh my gosh.
And oftentimes we'll put, there's some people, there's also Baracho beans where you pour a can of beer in it. But she doesn't, she just said, ooh, from the other room. She didn't like beer very much. But yeah.
Beer and rats.
I haven't had brisket in so long.
I'm making good brisket.
Yeah, it was like an 8 or 10 pound brisket cooked in the oven all night and day.
Man, that makes the house smell good.
Oh yeah, it's so tender.
He's got some pretty 99s he's looking at over there, but boy, are they filled with pox.
Box.
Pox. They got the pox.
Oh really? Oh, that sucks.
Okay.
He had a roll of from the governor of some state, and coins had some verdigris on them or something.
Yeah, I saw that all around. They were like 59Ds or something.
Yeah, and then in Chuck fashion, he gave everybody another coin from another roll, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
He always does that. He always makes it right. But gosh, he's got a million rolls. Gee, Merry Christmas.
Are you still alive?
Yeah.
Hi, Adriana.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I had to get up and put the food away since it cooled down enough.
I know he was just telling us about your yummy food.
Now, where's my brisket at?
Are you going to send some of that with him when he comes to Oregon?
I don't think it'll travel very well.
Come on.
It's an easy recipe.
Oh, maybe when we go fishing, we'll catch some salmon or some rainbow trout.
Or are you going fishing?
Yeah, while we're there.
Nice. Yeah, you have to. You're going to go right. Are you going to go on the Columbia?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. We got to figure it all out.
Yeah, I got to see what's running right now. Are you going to get a guide, or are you just going to fish off the bank?
Off the bank.
Off the bank.
CJ's in the basement.
All right, well, I'm going to go finish my book. Have fun.
What are you reading?
I know I need to check the reports too, because my son wants to go fishing, and I don't know. I'm not sure anything is up this high in the river yet. So I need to check the reports.
CJ, you are live. You are on the air.
What's up?
What's going on, CJ?
CJ.
You get your
Got
packing?
up. What's up?
You get your packing done?
Yeah, except for my except for my computers, which that'll be later. So
You get a house?
That. No, I'm flying out to Tennessee this week. So my flight is at 5:40 tomorrow morning.
Hi, CJ.
What's up?
He's asking for cheese.
Wait a minute.
How we can eat after all that food.
I thought you were going to be working around the states closed in. Tennessee?
Yeah, just for the week.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a 3-hour layover in Dallas, and then I land in Tennessee tomorrow night.
Now, you
Get,
can
get mileage?
faster than you can fly.
What's that?
You can almost drive there faster than you could fly.
No, not so much.
That's like 3,000 miles.
No problem.
Yeah, I don't need to sleep or anything.
Huh.
Bugs in the week.
That's just
But
straight through. That's just straight through for 2 days.
Right? Is this one?
When you get to Denver, you can pick up some of that non-sleeping stuff.
I'm not even going through Denver. But I am pretty stoked about this though.
Oh yeah.
You do.
So I have number 4 and number 5.
You gonna show them to us?
Yeah, I suppose I can.
Oh, yeah, that's one thing we could do as a group. Is all the ones that Wexler has that Wiles doesn't, send them to Wiles, and vice versa.
Okay, let's see. So this is going to be.
Just to fill them up.
No, it needs to be sent over so it gets on the Sam's base.
Well, yeah, of course. The one and only.
The right side.
Right side, right there.
Yeah. Shoulder to shin. Elbow to shin.
Yep. So same thing, because at first I thought it was going to be like a linear plating bubble, but it wasn't going away, and it wasn't
Nah, that's
like
not,
it was picking up the light the right way and everything. And same thing is that I went through and I actually took a picture of it and sent it over to Wiles and asked him. I was like, hey, because I know there is a size that it has to be for it to not be too minor to list. And he said, yeah, it looks like that it would fit the size requirements.
and I think it's knee to foot, right?
For
Needs to
what?
needs to be at least knee to foot now.
Yeah, something like that. He says, but I will reserve judgment until like I see the coin in hand, which I totally got. But so I sat on it for like a week, and I just kept on looking at it. And Blues and I were talking about it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna send it off because I can't match anything, and everything says that it is what I think it is. So
Yeah, it is.
so I took the chance after I'd done all the research, and so I have DDR 004 and DDR 005 are mine.
Back to back.
You're so famous.
Well done. Do you want to touch him?
Lots of research. That's for sure.
Oh, I finally found one of these today.
Okay, that's the one with the river.
The Ozark Riverways.
I got chips in the trees out here.
This is doubling in the attic window. If I can get it. I just gotta pull up. Ooh. There it is. I got one extra stone in the window.
I see you. The central bright spot. Under the super bright spot.
Yeah. About to point to it if I can get my. Yeah. Oh, look at how fat my pointer is. That makes no difference. Here, I'll back off of it a little bit.
I shape him I take a razor to him. I point him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Sort of like the upper third on the left side. You can see the extra stone in the window. Shouldn't be there.
Yeah, here I am trying to move the thing around with my mouse.
And oh yeah. Oh, I guess I could get mine out. Yeah, let me do. I have one. Image, add existing. No, create
The
new.
whole thing split down the middle on that. You got 3 extra bricks, is what I'm looking at. I think that whole left wall is doubled in.
Right there.
Right there. That whole bit up and down.
Yeah, there might be some other remnants in here. But you always want to check all these windows too. But I've been looking for that one for a while.
Good gosh, that's tiny. Says Spikehead Diecraft. Probably.
Yeah, they are tiny, but
I was going to bed. Battery died.
I have a bunch of stuff that I got from Rathjen. All kinds of foreign from like the late 1800s. And some of the stuff is just cool.
Oh, yeah, you got another full of stuff from them?
Yeah, I haven't even opened it yet. It's been sitting on my counter because I've been busy.
Oh,
my desk is completely tore up right now again.
Hey, Shay, I did get that giveaway in the mail the other day, so thank you.
oh, good.
It actually came in the next day.
Really?
I know.
Yeah, Adriana, I had it all prepared, and Adriana packed it and mailed it for me the next day. So that was good. So it came in one day.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm only a stone throw away from you.
Oh,
I think if I mapped it out, I'm less than, what, 3.5, 4 hours from you?
oh, I didn't know that. And now I got to look at your address.
I'm just south of OKC.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. But because it takes 3.5 hours to get to Dallas from here, and then I thought a couple more hours, at least 3 or 4, to get up to Oklahoma, doesn't it? Well, I guess it depends on where.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're on the other side of Dallas. That's right.
So 17 hours between you and me.
Now, as the crow flies,
I like to think of how many casinos between.
Stuff in Mobile.
Yeah, we used to go to Biloxi all the time.
it's only a 5-hour trip, but there's 19 stops in between it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
TJ, do you guys have any casinos up there?
Yeah,
Or do you have
quite a few.
or do you have to go across the border?
No,
Or
no. They're all up on the coast.
are they like real casinos or like card places like California?
No, real ones.
And you guys have those pull tabs up there too, don't you?
The what?
Pull tabs. Instead of a scratch off, they have these pull tabs with money where you buy them from a machine and then pull the tab, and it has either a winner or not a winner on it.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Oh,
You see pull tabs a lot in the bingo halls.
Yeah, rip-offs they call.
yeah.
So this is the last batch that I got, and I believe these are from where are these from? Belgium. No focus. Not a single focus.
Yeah, I get that same camera, I swear. Oh, it's a Marlboro.
There we go.
There it is.
There you go. 1894. Yeah, can you imagine making the die for this thing with all of these little pieces in 1894?
Oh my goodness.
Like that's a high level effort right there. Then some of these, like this one, like I just pulled these out, and this has got a date 1830 to 1880. Like this is some really old stuff.
I think I saw those.
Who's these guys?
I have no idea who these guys are. Leopold? 1 and 2?
Leopoldo. Oh yeah, Leopold 1.
The Leos.
He's got a big old beard.
Man, it's like a fourth chin on him.
Right. But yes, I mean some of the like some of these are just really neat. I mean, especially when you've got like 1860. This is an 1861, but when you look at the detail on it, like somebody had to like hand make the die for all of these little pieces in the field. Like that's some old stuff,
That'll make you nearsighted.
right? So I got a bunch of those. I haven't done any research on them yet. I got some Austrian Krugers. Those are kind of neat. 1885.
I don't think I saw those. Those are in great shape.
Yeah, really good detail.
What do those go for?
I don't know. I haven't even looked them up yet. I picked up some coins from Haiti. Basically, I was just grabbing a bunch of coins that were foreigns that were like older. So that one's got some flags and a palm tree. And on the side, yeah, 1894 Haiti, 2 cents. Like that's just cool.
Our 2 cents are better.
I mean, but like some of these things that still have like a lot of detail. 1895, 1863. Like this one has seen some days. This 1 cent. Put the light on it. There we go. 1895.
Okay, what's the 92? The last one said 91. Or a couple back. And 92.
I don't know.
92nd year of Haiti? When was Haiti born?
The 1894s say 91. The 1895 says 92. At least that one does.
Siri, 80 born. Well, I don't have Siri.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it's off by 4 years. Independence was declared in 1804. And you're off by 3 years. Okay, that doesn't work.
The old 92.
Yeah, so that's
like there's 92nd year.
and then these are a bunch of coins from East Africa. And like I have no idea what I'm gonna find. I think they're I don't think any of them are really in like the 1800s. I think these are all gonna be early 1900s.
So what are you talking? Mozambique, Oman,
East Africa.
just plain East. That's the name of it.
Come on, light. Aziz, light.
Focus.
Knock it out.
Maybe I need a backer.
10 swords. That did it. Okay, East Africa.
1922. It's 10 cents.
British realm.
So I know there's a bunch of ones in here. Some of these are just tiny. Like I'm guessing that's a 1 cent.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the other thing is that like on the 1 cent there's an H on the bottom. So we know that that's specifically that specific mint. The Heaton mint. 5 cents, 1933. Yeah, because like some of these are just really neat. Like some of the other foreigns that I was looking up. Like I have this Newfoundland. It's a Canadian from 1873, and the mintage on that one is 200,000.
In 1921, 10 cents on East Africa, 130,000.
What about 1922?
On the 10 cents,
Yeah.
7.2. That's a big one.
So I need 1921. Let's see. I got
21,
a 1951 on the 10 cent. I have a 1939. I have a 1942. I have a 1924. And a 1933.
It's not loading anymore.
Oh, look at that one.
Oh, Woody. What's Frank?
Ooh, that's nice.
Ooh. That's pretty. So yeah, I haven't even looked through these yet, but these are just neat. I mean, there's so many things.
There it is. Okay, there. I got 1921 to 1936 in here. 36 is another good year, 500,000 minted.
I mean, they sound all copper. So 24, 22, 33, 42, 39, and 51.
This list only goes to 36. There's no second page. How come? Yeah, they're good for a buck or two.
$1936, 5 cents.
What's that? 1964 from Colombia. A big die crack.
Yeah, I was.
I'm going to suspect that the foreign woodies can be had for a song in cases.
Yeah, I just got to go through them and just see mintage, where they were minted, because those are going to be British, basically British rule. So which ones were minted at the Heaton Mint versus any of the other mints? But it's just I don't know. It's just something about these old ones that are they're just neat. 1894. This one from 1894. Thinking about what is going on in the world in 1894. Just finished the World's Columbian Exposition Expo.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in the U.S. at that time that these same coins were floating around.
The Spaniards were putting up a ruckus.
In 94?
Yeah, they were starting to get kind of rattly. And this is an RPM number 1.
I did message Tim, and I and I told him, I was like, all right, like real talk, can I just drop like $75 and you just put together like a big pack of foreigns, because I'm gonna end up paying for them, 10 and 15 bucks at a time. So can you just help us both out?
What was your criteria? Anything older than or
Just the late 1800s and foreign, just like as simple as that. I mean, because I already went through some of these like this one that is an 1860 5-cent time from Luxembourg, mintage is 200,000. Like these things are just, I
Wow.
mean,
How many
they are-
survivors on that one?
there's no data for it. But they're just neat. They're neat to find something like that, especially when you have like that one, which is a really small country, really, effectively a low mintage for that country, or even a medium mintage for that country. But you think about, 1860 for 200,000 of these, if it was circulated in, 20% of the same way that the US had circulated coinage, like you can kind of rough out some surviving population, and then your surviving population is going to be somewhere in the 20 to maybe 40,000 range. Well, that's starting to get significantly
Smaller.
less.
1860, 5 cents in the U.S. was a half dime. And we had a mintage in 1860 of 800,000. Another million at New Orleans. And yours is copper?
Copper. And then I got this package.
What's that package?
Because you never can have too many flips.
Oh, that's right. Okay, good. They showed up.
For real.
No, I can't. They'll sit here for weeks. A lot of time, just sitting here, 3, 4, 5 cases, just sitting. And then
I
fell out.
I was really stressing because I ended up hitting my backup, my emergency flip holders that I got, and those are starting to dwindle pretty fast when I'm going through with all of these all of these foreign coins. And I was like, oh man, I'm really gonna need something real fast.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone through this stuff in I don't know, 2 days. Just fill that box up, and this box, that's like 2 days. I need a flip factory is what I need.
I know where you can find one. Don't know when you're actually going to start production though.
China?
Yeah.
They all get the month off. Everybody.
They're getting a few months off.
If they go home, we'll call you.
Well, and they've stated that there's going to be a ripple effect in the shipping because of all of this.
Oh yeah. How about prioritizing that mess?
Oh, dude,
One of the big ticket items go out first.
Well, the thing that that I'm worried about is obviously I work in supply chain, and what is that going to do for us?
And everything like straws, lids. I mean, every piece of plastic that you can think of is probably from China.
Oh my God, what am I gonna do? Oh my gosh, I like those disposable forks and spoons, so I don't have to wash dishes. Oh my goodness.
What about school supplies? And
Who cares?
Yeah, I'm not going to school no more. I don't need supplies.
Kid.
Education.
Education.
The little round divot thingies on your tennis shoes. The little plastic piece at the end of a shoelace.
Now you're stretching.
We'll need those.
Shoes.
How about like the plastic bags that chips come in? So supply chain.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of things.
My mailers are made in China. Look, I've got like 200 of them.
Yeah, we went ahead and got a couple of boxes of them. We got plenty of mailers, plenty of flips. We're good for a while.
Oh, I bet you that's gonna be loud.
What's that?
Shay's dragging coins off his desk.
Clunk.
I'm like,
They made it
That's-
himself.
that feels loud.
That was very loud.
Shay, I personally thank you for that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Belgium. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting on what the next few months is going to look like as far as any kind of supply chain stuff.
Auto parts, computer parts, cell phones, pharmaceuticals, PPE.
Yeah, the whole thing's going to be a mess.
Well, because like some of it they were talking about that was like it would be basically everything would be delayed by like maybe a month or two, but like in terms of like my world,
Well, if you got a
our-
debt-based economy, you can't take a month or two off from production.
our volume is starting to pick up right now. But if we don't have containers coming in, then we won't be able to get stuff to the stores, and that'll just be a giant mess.
So I report shipping is down 700,000 tons or 700,000 Connexes. I'm going to guess it's Connexes. Actual containers. That's a heap of them.
Mm-hmm.
Dollar store, they're going to be out of business. Walmart, what are they going to do? Buy American?
Well, if they do, they're going to have to raise their prices.
Well, I've been waiting for the conversations to happen about, well, now it's cheaper to make it here.
Make it here.
It sounds like opportunity to me. The thing is that what about microorganisms getting shipped out? Like, are we going to start needing to have some sort of biological scanners on every package?
Viruses don't last long enough to make the trip.
I know, but I'm not just talking about this. Any
Well,
of
but they already scan for biologicals, though.
Yeah, but I don't think they scan everything, do they?
No.
Some of that stuff could get through.
Make sure you stock up on toilet paper.
Oh, what about dog and cat food?
That'll work, but they might be the food. They might be seen as livestock eventually. But toilet paper, it's going to be it's the first thing to go. Gas, water, and toilet paper. It's the first thing to go down here. Gas, I understand. Water, I understand. But lewd, they're leaving the state. They're taking toilet paper with them? They don't like South Carolina toilet paper?
Hey, riser, the rise of risers.
There you go.
Stock up on risers.
You can always get your toilet paper at Lowe's, but they tend to be a little gritty.
Yeah,
John Wayne toilet paper.
yeah. I got pokeweed growing out here. I'll be okay.
Oh,
That's wrong.
I'm too sensitive for pokeweed.
People are going to start learning what poison ivy is.
Oh, that was just waiting to happen in North Korea, Shan. Their healthcare system's so poor.
5 cent times. Does it match? Oh crap! It doesn't match.
Has anybody ever thought about if this is God's way of population control?
Of course. The Spanish flu, the Great Plague, just waiting to happen. Now, was it, could it have been released by governments, or do you think it was like panspermia where it landed in an asteroid, or maybe not an asteroid, but a meteorite?
Well, I'm still waiting for the CNN and everybody to come out and say that Trump planted the virus to make America great again, to get production back in America.
Oh,
I think it's the aliens.
I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
Yeah.
We're just
Okay, the prevailing theory is that it's zoogenic, right? It came out of the animals, came from bats. Where is the effort to capture and confine the bats? Because if they don't do that, and the virus is still endemic,
is it still bats? I thought it was snakes now.
they're on bats, I think. But if it is zoogenic, should there not be a program to capture the bats, to control the bat population, to have their bats spayed or neutered? Because otherwise, if it's endemic in the organisms in the wild, we should expect it to crop back up, much the same way it did, 2 months ago. There's our PMs. 41S. We've got one here. You don't have it.
Has was it OEC chimed in on this yet?
Who's it?
Did the OEC or OAC?
I'm dying to see what she says.
Yeah.
Dude, she's cute, but she's dumb.
Oh, yeah.
AOC.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good combo, but dude, what's that?
Yeah, I always like watching the reports from her. It's always good for a good laugh.
Yeah, we can land on the sun, but we have to do it at night. Wow, there's not much between her and a fool.
You need to stop eating buffalo wings because the buffaloes can't fly no more.
Oh jeez. Oh man, this is getting heavy.
Oh,
Deep thoughts.
there it goes. Round 2 of the stream going to hell. All right, I'm getting coffee.
I just did.
Apparently, on the 1893 that I had, oh, what is that?
Where?
Oh, I got another one. Yay!
What is going on there?
Wow, 2 in 1 day.
We'll get back to you. We got something here.
Oh, that's magnificent. Yeah.
138, that's either repunch or doubled. And you got integrating die.
Wow. Some long anchor.
We can't call it Longacre. He wasn't in Belgium.
Yeah.
See the M?
See that looks more like machine doubling because it's flat.
Yep.
There's die crack.
I think you got a combination here.
Yeah.
Yeah, flat,
But over
flat,
here, you got to change an aspect on it.
and there's lots of die cracks. Then you get down here, and then we got like there's something going on in that 8.
Oh yeah.
That is a
I think
funky.
you got a repunch state. For
That's
sure.
999.
What is
888, 999. 555 at least.
let's see, is this
Can any of this be attributed to die wear?
so the hard part with Belgium is that there's 2 different texts. There's a French text and then there is a Dutch text. So
Dutch.
I have this is the Dutch text. There it is. Where's this? So this is 18. Oh, hot dang. Maybe. So the 1895, the notes in it on Numista says that there is an overdate variety with 1895 over 1894. That exists.
So we want to focus on the 5. What's in the center of the 5 below the horizontal bar? That's a die crack, isn't it?
Die crack.
I got a die crack
But
coming
the
up
ball of that 5.
from the rim up to the edge of the 5 from the top. Pointer of science. Here we go.
Here I'm trying to zoom in.
So I got a die crack coming down from down here. A die crack coming from up here. I got one coming from in between the 9 and the 8. But there's definitely a second loop in this 8. There's definitely a second loop in there.
Cousin Jeff says there's a guy with Lyme disease looking for a woman with coronavirus.
Too soon.
Oh, that's bad.
Put the lime in the coconut.
Are we bad for laughing at it, or is Jeff saying it bad? I may be wrong for laughing at it, but that's funnier than hell.
Less damage. Yeah, I've got evidence of machine doubling on the other side. So it would be consistent with machine doubling across the devices. The die cracks are a nice touch. But then that, I wonder if there's any reference to what the overdate looks like. Looks like there's almost a lamination right there in the middle.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Same coin?
Yeah, same coin.
He's got it all, doesn't it? Now, right there to the right. Is that part of the design, or is that something going on in there?
That's part of the design.
Okay. Those must be letters down there. Realm.
Yeah, so on the bottom, they say... ramp up mine, let's see. Braemt. Braemt. That's the engraver.
See, the Europeans tend to have their entire name on their coin.
Yeah, Joseph Pierre Bremt.
It's their way.
This one is interesting. So I guess there's also mule varieties that have a French obverse and a Dutch reverse.
Yeah, I hear a video coming up.
That date almost looks tripled.
Well, if it's a because the other thing I was looking at is on the bottom of the 9 right here.
Yeah.
If this is the 8 and the 9 for the over date, or at least the 8 for the over date, then yeah, that would be a piece in itself.
We have two different directions on that. You have north and south on that 8.
Yeah, because the machine doubling is on the right side. More research needed. Mintage on the 1895 is 4,957,405, which is the highest mintage for that.
Look why the thing broke into pieces.
Right? Do I have a pencil? And write overdate question mark. Because that one I do not know. KM41. Where would there be references for a overdate?
Kraus?
I don't have a Kraus book.
How about Potter's site?
I don't know. Let's see, 1895 Belgium. 5 sometimes 8. See, this is where it gets kind of hard when we have something like this, but there's really not a lot of specific information about it.
I have to find a book.
Oh, this is Dutch. I need to write Dutch. This is Dutch text.
Let me see if I've got something. Oh.
That's U.S. coins. I almost reached out and grabbed my my brains, and I was like, "Wait a minute, that's only U.S. coins."
No.
Oops,
That's not going to work.
that's not gonna work.
God, I can't believe it's only 10:30.
Is it?
That makes 12:30 your time.
11:30.
Way past my bedtime.
Okay. I don't think there's anything made yet.
So that begs the question on this one, because this one also has the the possibility for an overdate. 1863. I don't know how they would have an overdate on multiple years other than just how they were produced. What do I have? I have 10 centimes next.
It's like Cajun had a crawfish boil.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds good.
I can't confirm that one. Keep moving. There, an R957. Now look at it both.
That one almost looks like an F957.
I'm going to call it an R, so it'll go with the 58.
You see, I got another one of the Ozarks.
You got it?
Windows?
Yeah.
It's always Windows.
No, the downstairs window, the attic window.
Basement?
Extra rocks.
Well, in the Ozarks, they do their attics upside down.
Turn the coin over.
Yeah, right at the bottom there.
Oh yeah, you got to look for that double die. Yeah, I did.
Cindy, yes, they're copper nickel. Copper nickel. Okay, so 1861. 1861. 1861. 10 sanitized. Vintage 9 million. 80,145. KM number. 22. Okay, so there's that one. Then I need to go to 1894. 1894. Oh, so this one, that weird one, was in 1880. And it celebrates the 50 years of Belgium. Nope. Different one. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. It's a 1 franc. Okay. 1 franc. What you got?
this is the Nebraska. It looks like a clamshell stuck to the side of it.
Is it a die chip on it?
Yeah, on the right. I see lots of pre-die break depressions along the top and the bottom, and actually one of them is a marker for the double deer on the other side.
That's the fast-moving blind vulture variety.
Yeah. I was thinking a talking clam. And the first one of those for sure. Hold on to that.
Oh, last CJ to deep thought.
No, not deep thought, just relative thought. It's different. Yeah, these are just really interesting coins. There's a lot of care that went into making the dies that struck these, because the small detail is so intricate that I could just imagine these dies just don't last like hardly at all before they have to be replaced.
Big one.
A lot of die cracks, a lot of die chips, dies breaking, designs wearing down. Where'd my thing go? There it is. Oh, KM number. KM.
I'm still here. I just took a break from looking at coins.
Yeah. You look at our coins.
Eyes are starting to hurt.
Yeah, I'm getting more out on these. I'm pretty sure I prefer double dice to RPMs.
Here we go. Okay, so this one is a 1 franc. Jeff says Belgium has a large numismatic society. You may be able to reach out to someone in that group and ask them for information from the variety specialists. What do they have a website, or where would I even go to find out who these people are? That would be something.
But yeah. This one.
Okay, so 10 centimes.
Yes.
Numis. Okay, hold on, I need to copy this. Numis. Do. Paste and go.
Ever found one of these, Shay? Level quarter.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And they're there and on a top steeple thingy.
Damn. That one's huge.
That one is big, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's like Quasimodo.
Yeah, I was about to say Notre Dame, Quasimodo.
We'll call it Semimoto. It's Quasimodo's half brother.
Hey Jeff, thanks for the link, man. I'm gonna have to just bookmark this and follow up on this one later, because this looks like it's gonna be pretty good. They have a list of books about Belgium coins. Yeah. Save this one. What is up? Because you get the books. You get all of the books.
Put that in your book list.
Yeah, for sure, right? on the foreigns. I'll have to make just a tab that is just foreign, or maybe divide it by a continent. Europa. Where is this 1 franc? 1 franc with the double guys. Where is with the 2 guys? There we go. Let's see. 1 franc independence. Here we go. Circulating commemorative coin. It was demonetized in 1932. Dang.
Huh?
Diang.
Da Nang.
Yeah, this snap. Snappity snap snaps. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. So this that one that I was looking at.
Yeah.
With the 2 guys on it.
The beard.
And Mr. Beard. The specs on this is the 1 franc from 1880, which would be consistent with this date, the 1830 to 1880, and it's actually silver. Let's see.
Is that a privy mark or something below the crown?
Yeah, above the crown.
Cross.
So the mintage on this is only 545,000.
You might have a winner.
And the prices that Numista has is good. Very good.
What can you pick for all of them?
Let's see, which one is that? I'm gonna have to go back and double check, but I would very plainly put it at about half, just for that 1 coin.
Well, good.
Dang.
So you're gonna put that that privy mark on the American Eagles? Proof silver American Eagles? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
So Numista has this one for in like XF or AU sitting at about $89.
About 10% to a quarter in this shape, perhaps.
Well, yeah, this is rough for sure, but dang, that's a winner in my book. That's every bit of a winner.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night.
Quitter? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, it's not even 11 o'clock, and my eyes are just gone.
Oh, been going for 3 hours. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it 2.
All right. Well, thanks for having me.
Hey,
Hey,
thanks for stopping in.
pleasure.
One thing we teach when we do this is the rote, the repetitive nature of the hunt. More than anything else, that's what the coin roll hunting hobby is about.
Just do it.
Over and over and over. And as you do more, you become more familiar with the designs, and it's easier to pick out, those oddities.
Yeah, that is well said. I said, I'm doing these 55 Ds, and by the time I get done with them, I'm going to know everything there is about 55 Ds.
You'll know what a 5 looks like, I bet you.
Yeah. I'm going to pick out the RPMs and go, that's an 8, that's a 16, that's 11.
Right?
And
Well,
55 is a pretty slow year for DDOs. There ain't nothing for DDRs that's been found.
Not much.
So I might be the first.
Well, good luck.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to beat me.
it's going to take me 2 months to get through these coins, though.
Yeah, it is.
Think of all the things you're missing in the meantime.
Yeah.
then your finds out of one box can look
Pay
like
for the next box.
That's what you picked out?
the last 2 boxes. Yeah,
Very nice.
mostly double die reverses, but few chips here and there, a couple nickels. Found some 1939 nickels.
Looks like you need some more flips.
Oh yeah, that's what I got to do now. Yeah. I actually just gonna put them in tubes, I think, and then
It's good for you. Builds character.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's either tubes or bucks, one or the other.
Well, I'm starting to get where I can put one. I can fill a whole tube with a single variety.
Yeah, I got the box.
You gotta, yeah.
Go on.
See, you did much better than me. You got your little sheets of paper cut out already, so you could just write on it.
That was my last mail day.
Oh, I love those things.
Penny and nickel tubes.
Tube?
Yeah, for sure.
They're about $50, maybe $60, right? Or are they more than that?
I got mine on Amazon, and I used my Amazon money that I had on there, so it didn't cost me nothing.
Handy.
Magic.
It did cost me, but it didn't cost me nothing out of pocket this month for them.
I pick them up. I pick up used tubes on eBay. At 18 to 20 bucks, you can get 100 tubes shipped. They're making like $2. Some of these dealers just have so darn many, they just move them out the door. It works out. They're not brand new. You might get a crack every now and then, but I'm getting them for 20 cents a tube. And they do the job.
My camera's so bad, I don't want to even focus on it.
There's a 20-cent tube right there. What do you like better, the square ones, the round ones, the clear ones, the opaque?
I like them all.
I kind of like the round ones. I don't know why.
The full ones.
Full ones, yeah. Not empty ones, full ones.
Yep. Set it to be full.
I mean, ones like these,
That's them.
that's them.
Full tubes of varieties.
There's some more over here.
All right. Well,
Any cleaning done, Ken?
Pardon?
Did you get any cleaning done?
Not even close.
That was the whole purpose of the stream, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I cleaned up part of the contents of this dish.
yeah, that's good. You got. I mean, that was a lot. It's a lot.
That's what I did. That's good for me.
Yeah.
Full ones that have not been open in 50 years.
All right. Well, y'all have a good night. Talk to you.
Okay, folks, thanks for watching. Watch it again. Make sure you subscribe to these guys. Yep, and we got the coin Q&A coming up next Thursday.
You want to make this a regular occurrence?
Oh, geez, don't give me a sketch. Yeah. I don't know what day it is. What day is it?
Something to look forward to on Saturday nights.
Well, it's what I do anyway.
Yeah. We'll just have to take turns so we don't use all our time up.
Oh, next Saturday, I got a coin show in San Antonio, so I'm going to be coming back with all my goodies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Stay in San Antonio all night, or what day are you coming back?
I'm not sure. I might stay the night with Mom because she's going to go to her first coin show with me. So, and I think Zeke's going to meet me there.
Yeah, well, have her bring her credit card.
Yeah. Well,
Look, Ma.
let's stop at the ATM first.
Yeah, you'll see some stuff she never seen before.
Yeah.
I won't be here next weekend either. I'll be in Wichita, Kansas.
Cool.
I'll be right here probably.
Hey, while you're in Kansas, go get some half dollars. Call ahead and order half dollars. They got lots of those 1974 D double dies
In
Kansas.
Kansas.
in Kansas.
It's a good spot for him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now you know.
Yep.
See, I'll be in there Friday, leaving Sunday.
All right.
All right. See you
Well,
guys.
I've had enough. Guys, you stay groovy.
CJ, be safe on your trip. Ken, thanks. Appreciate you.